Hey there, beautiful people. How are you doing? Thanks for tuning in again. Alex with you once again to bring you some more anxiety management tips. And as the title promises here, 3 sound processes to help you manage anxiety. There is a multitude of materials here on YouTube on what I'm about to share. I urge you to look up the 3 sound healing processes I'm going to mention here and find out what works best for you. Some of these options you might have already heard of, but you probably have not tried them out yet. I invite you to take your self-care into your own hands and try it out today. With no particular order, implement whatever works best for you. So, process 1, sound healing. I invite you to look up frequencies such as 256 Hz, 396 Hz, and 432 Hz. These particular frequencies resonate with our lower energy centers, our lower chakras, where our fear energy resides, energies of survival and imbalances that keep us stuck in fight, flight, or freeze mentality. At this time of great fear and stress that we're all experiencing, these frequencies are very beneficial in rebalancing our fear center. Now, another frequency that I'd like to point out is 528 Hz, which resonates with our heart center. It is particularly good in offering soothing and helping us release the energy of loneliness, helplessness. It helps release the feelings of separation from others as well as ourselves. And so when our heart center is not in alignment, we have a tough time connecting and resonating with other people. This particular frequency can really help to bring us back to feeling positive energies. Now, here's a personal tip from me to you so you can supercharge your practice. What I recommend during listening to these frequencies is to chant a mantra or hum. Now, you can learn a little bit more about this in terms of finding your own mantra that works for you. What exactly I mean, you can check out from my video, 2 Steps to Overcome Morning Dread, Morning Anxiety. Why do I recommend quiet chanting or humming during this practice? This is because when you listen to a particular frequency mentioned here, you have your earphones on, you chant quietly at the same time, your whole body will begin to resonate and it will echo within those same vibrations. And the soothing you're trying to achieve during this practice, it will certainly happen and you will experience it faster. And that's definitely a great reason to try. Now we're on process 2. And this is one of my favorites, Cymatics. This is another type of sound healing which is slightly different in its vibrational form. Before you take my word for it, you will find it very interesting to watch a Cymatics sound healing introduction video here on YouTube. Once you get how it works, you'll be more than happy to try out the effects on your own emotional and mental well-being. We're at process 3, binaural beats. I have found that binaural beats have a slightly different influence on the body compared to the mentioned Hertz frequencies and Cymatics. I found them most effective in influencing a brain hemisphere synchronization quite significantly. Our left and right brain operate on a different level. Our highly analytical right brain can overpower the creative center, the left brain. So if you have racing thoughts and struggle to sit down and meditate, plug in your earphones and while you're doing the dishes, vacuuming or cleaning your house, just allow your brain to soak in the sounds. And what you'll experience is a soothing brain hemisphere sync, which is an effect very similar to meditation itself. You can begin with a very low volume till you get used to it. Now, I promised you a bonus at the beginning of this video, this process is not part of sound healing, but there's no reason you can't incorporate it. It's a great way to distract the nervous system and influence your physiology towards soothing when anxiety runs riot. And that is tapping, EFT. EFT means emotional freedom technique. It's not part of my teachings, but it's a process that I have used personally that has helped me greatly in my own initial steps with anxiety management. If you haven't seen it before, and especially if you haven't tried it, it might look a little bit odd. But let me tell you my reasoning. When you feel as bad, when anxiety sends you in a downward spiral, negative thoughts are just merciless and pressing you into deep depression, when I was at that stage, a number of times, I was happy with anything. I mean literally anything to help me out of such a horrible, draining state. I couldn't care less about the process as long as I felt better. It's harmless, it helps me out of depression. Couldn't care less how funny it initially might seem. And in any case, just ask yourself who's watching, right? And if you do happen to have an audience at home, just tell them enjoy the free show or join in. These sound healing processes I've shared are all wonderful positive influences on the nervous system. I guarantee you they can all help significantly alleviate the effect of high anxiety. And the only effort you need to put in is to plug in your earphones. Let me know in the comments how you're getting along. I wish you great success in your own self-care practices. You will see progress, I promise you that, if you stick with it for just a little bit. Maintaining consistency for a few days is no price to pay for feeling better. As I've mentioned already, please share this video with someone you might think it might benefit. Take good care, and I'll bring you more tips next time.